Female Cooper Hawk's up on her favorite perch. Been putting flat pieces of bark in the nest about the size of a quarter, so she's been making a couple of the catbird calls for the male, so I'm gonna wait and see if he shows up. But they got all the sticks they need. Now she's lining the bottom with the bark. About the size of a quarter, flat pieces of bark. Saw her peel a couple of them and go in there today. Now she's preening up and making a few cat calls for the male. Kind of sounds like a catbird. Just one of their calls. And his job is to go catch the food, and that's where he's at. And her job is protect the nest and keep putting the bark in the bottom and getting it ready for the nesting cycle. There she made another little cat call. Supposed to warm up again about 55 degrees. It's about 37 degrees this morning, so a little chilly. We'll watch her for a bit more and see if I can locate the other one a little bit later. She likes that catbird call, and at this stage of the game, that's where we're at. Putting in the twigs and the bark, finishing up the nest, getting it all ready for the nesting cycle. Her job is to guard the nest against crows and squirrels and other things. And he's the provider. He goes and gets the food, so. And when she's incubating, he'll be on the hunt, and then he'll fly back in the area and give the bick feeding call, and then she'll fly out. He'll give her the food, then he'll get on the eggs till she gets done eating, and then she'll come back and relieve him. So he does his part in the incubation also. And they'll incubate for 35 days, so it takes a while. But they're a good looking pair, and they've been here several years. Really healthy Cooper Hawks. We got pretty good lighting. She's preening up. We can see a little bit of color on her cheeks this morning. And his cheeks are really gray compared to hers. But it's another great day to be at the Cooper Hawk nest. As like I say, when she starts incubating, we will hardly see her. Unless she gets out on the limb like this, the sun a little bit. And during incubation, she just goes, eats her food, and back in the nest. And then the male one, he'll sometimes sit up here and preen. I've been checking our eagle nest too. Everybody's watching that. We're waiting for eggs there also. So should be any day for the bald eagles. But she should start laying her clutch around the 15th of April. And they generally lay an egg a day, so 5 days she'd have her 5 eggs, and then she'd start incubating. We documented the other Cooper Hawk nest last year for start to finish, so we got everything we needed there. And they're not there this year. I think something happened to the male. I saw the female earlier, but there's been no activity over there. So this is where we're at this year. Watch her preen up. She's doing a makeover here this morning. They're giving us a couple more of them catbird calls. All right, we'll call that pretty much good then.